is going on in Benue State? First, a judge, the chief judge was impeached. Secondly, 13 members of the House um, were suspended. What is going on?
First of all, the chief judge cannot be impeached.
I don't know. Hold on, barrister. I initially
The-
I didn't want to bring up this topic. Let me be frank with you. Because one, it's your state. Secondly, you are doing something for your state. I don't know
no, no, no.
how free you
That has
can be to
nothing.
talk about it.
That has nothing to do with it. Number one, there is a constitutional procedure for removing a chief judge of a state. And the procedure does not start with the House of Assembly. It ends with the House of Assembly. The House of Assembly is the last link in that constitutional procedure for removal of a
A
chief
chief
judge.
judge.
In this case, they turned everything, they being the last link, became the first link. So where do you go from there? The procedure is the only person who could discipline, who could exercise discipline control over a chief judge is the NJC, the National Judicial Council.
Council.
They do that by a petition directed to them. They set up committees that investigate. If they find the chief judge or a judge uh, uh, guilty, they can pass a resolution directing the governor to remove such a chief judge. The governor, in turn, will submit such a resolution to the House of Assembly. If it is passed by two-thirds of the House of Assembly, then the chief judge will stand removed. There's nothing wrong in that. So, the procedure that has been set up by the Constitution. In this case, we are aware that there is a petition against the chief judge to the NJC.
Mhm.
The NJC are yet to act on that petition. So when the House of Assembly purport to sit and uh, pass a resolution that it should be removed, it's an exercise in futility because the NJC has not even acted, let alone recommending to the governor the removal of the chief judge. So it is a political exercise. I know what is happening there. The politics, it comes down to politics between the governor and the secretary of the government of the federation and the perceived uh, alliance between the chief judge and the secretary of the government of the federation.
So you
That is the
mean,
politics.
hold on, barrister, are you telling me that the SSG, the secretary to the state government, is having a political squabble with his boss? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
come again, come again. What did you say?
Are you telling me that the SSG has issue with the boss? Are they quarreling with the governor?
No, I'm talking of the secretary to the government of the federation, George Akume.
Okay, Akume, okay, on the federal level. Okay.
Mm. In the states, the chief judge is perceived to be an Akume
Okay,
man.
okay. Yeah,
So
but
that is the policy.
what was the crime of the judge? I want to know the crime he committed.
Well, they are, I would say, even credible allegations of financial nature
Oh wow,
as
okay.
the chief judge, which allegations have been submitted to the NJC. Principally, is about misappropriation of funds
Funds.
and financial
So
malfeasance.
what is the problem with the 13 members, House of Assembly members?
Now, immediately after the resolution was passed, there was an outcry from NBA. NBA has threatened no judge to accept to be acting chief judge and that lawyers will boycott any such judge. Now, the NJC has also issued a statement that uh, the removal of the chief judge by the House of Assembly is unconstitutional and that no judge should accept to act as a chief judge. So I think some of them who participated in the earlier resolution sought to resign and come away from it and join the others who did not and now made a conference that they were not in support of the of what happened in the House. And for that reason, the Speaker and his faction suspended the 13 members from the House, alleging that they participated in the process only to go out and put the House into disrepute by denying what they participated in, by what they partook in. So as a basis of that, he has suspended them, I think 3 months suspension for 13 members out of the 31 members of the House of Assembly. So that is the issue. And on top of all this, it does not mean that NJC will not investigate the petition against the Chief Judge. They will still go ahead and investigate. There are two things. As far as discipline of a Chief Judge is concerned, is the exclusive responsibility of the NJC, but only in relation to his role as a judge. So anything that he is accused of, if he relates to his work as a judge, then the only discipline action that can be meted against him is by the NJC. But if he commits a crime, like he goes out and shoots somebody, that one has nothing to do with his position as a judge. The police will go after him. But anything that is tied to his office as a chief judge or as a judge, in the exercise of his duty as such, only the NJC can initiate discipline action and only later recommend to the governor, who in turn will submit it to the House of Assembly. So the House of Assembly is the last link in that
What is
process.
Akume's whatever? What is Akume's problem? He has ruled the states and left. Another person took over and left. I don't know. This is the second person after him. So second governor after him. What is his problem? What kind of power tussle? What is he actually contesting for in your in Benue State?
Akume's position is almost the same or akin to what Wike is trying to do in
Okay, in
Rivers.
Rivers State.
Only that Akume's own is more than Wike, because he wants to be, so to speak, the godfather of Benue
Okay,
politics.
Benue. Okay, I get it.
So he brought Suswam after him. Suswam ruled,
Yes,
and he fell out with
with
Suswam.
him.
He brought Governor Otom, and immediately thereafter he fell out with
Oh,
Otom.
Governor Tom was his stooge too, his
Yes,
surrogate.
Otom was in PDP. When Suswam denied him the gubernatorial ticket in PDP, he crossed on the day that primaries were being made. Akume suspended the primaries in APC just to give the ticket to Otom to contest on the platform of APC. So Otom won, and immediately they fell apart. Otom had to go back to PDP. So this present governor, the Reverend Father, was also brought in by Akume, so to speak. And again, immediately after the election, they fell apart. So it is a continuing problem from day one, from Suswam to Otom, now to Father Alia as governor. The problem has always been there.
How is the man
I think
performing? The governor, the
I
current
think
governor.
the kind of thing you see Wicked trying to do, I put this boy there, he must do
Yes.
what I want, kind of sentiment. I think it can be summarized in that way.
Oh, okay.
And
So
when
that means the Reverend Father is doing well, just like Fubara.
well, the Reverend Father, if he comes to support from the people, I would say that he has more than 90% of the support of the
Oh,
Benue
really?
people
Anyway,
as
I'm
now.
not surprised now. What do you? I don't expect anything different from your mouth because, one, na your state, and secondly, and you seem to be having one thing to do for the government of the state government. So you definitely will not criticize them.
No,
You won't say anything bad.
don't even, don't even go there. They are very clear indices that if you are here or Benue or hearing about Benue, you will know that if anybody should come today to challenge the governor in the state, that person will signally fail. Let me just give you in one paragraph or one sentence. Benue is a civil service state. There are no industries. There's nothing that of financial nature, no business, no companies. It is the payment of salaries in Benue State that runs the economy. So if salaries are not paid, even the people selling palm wine, nobody will buy. The people selling beer in under the trees, everything you can think of will come to a standstill. That is the burn of autumn when he owes salaries sometimes 13 months. He will
Ooh.
not pay civil servants. And everything will come to grind to a halt. The market activities, everything will shrink. Now, when Father Alia came, he is paying salaries monthly, consistently, without stopping. Other things he is doing, if you retire from Benue State Service now, they will calculate your entitlements immediately. Even if it's 20, 30 million, they will pay you immediately. This is not what has ever happened before. So as far as the state is concerned, as far as people are concerned, they are happy with what the governor is doing. On the other hand, the politicians are not happy because he has not started giving them money to chop. So this is
I'm surprised
the
they
conflict.
have not even impeached him. That's the point.
Because from day one, when Akume wanted to put his assistant as the speaker, the governor, that is where even the problem started. The governor had to go and sit in the House of Assembly and shine his eyes to ensure that his candidate became the speaker. Because if you don't control the House, you may be impeached.
Yeah. Okay.
And he won that contest by just a difference of one vote.
Wow.
When he was sitting there in the house to make sure that his candidate. So that is where the problem started. They had agreed beforehand that so person nominated by Akume would be the speaker. But when the governor was advised that look, don't allow this thing to happen, your seat will be insecure. He had to do that. And then gradually he got hold of the House of Assembly. So the House is in his favor. The people are behind him as far as the politics is concerned. And I believe, Akume being the secretary of the government of the federation, he has had relations with Tinubu even before this for a while.
Of course, that is why for
But,
him to even get that kind of juicy position, it's not, of course, they must be
but
very close.
the governor is wise. He had also gone and become a friend of the president. So it's difficult for Akume to maneuver against him from the presidency. And the president himself has security reports that this man has massive support in the state. So you don't joke like that when you are thinking of 2027. You don't joke with the person who controls the vote in the state when you are thinking of 2027 that is along the corner. So it is a difficult situation between the two giants. So
All
they
right.
use everything. Now they use the House of Assembly. They are afraid of this, the chief judge. So they had to use the House of, even if it results in embarrassing him, even if it does not end up in his removal, but the embarrassment value is there for the chief judge.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for this, the information you just gave to us. At least we've known better.